Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chandni and I hope you all are keeping well and fine. And today I have come up with a topic which is how to get a job as a fresher in India. So I have been receiving some requests and queries related to jobs for freshers. So I have received some messages from freshers on LinkedIn, and even a few have texted me. They have put a comment on my post that they want to know how can they get their dream job as a fresher. So as an HR, what I expect from freshers, or what other HRs are expecting from freshers, is the knowledge. Now freshers, they always say that, ma'am, how can we have knowledge when we do not have any job experience? When we will get the job, then only we can acquire certain skill sets and knowledge. But this is not the case. This is the knowledge industry. Nowadays knowledge is available everywhere online. So as a fresher cannot say that I do not have knowledge on a particular field that he is into. So when you are coming for an interview or you are applying for a job, then you should know what kind of job you are applying for. You should have proper knowledge on that. And even in future or current situation, I can clearly tell you all that doesn't matter whether you are a fresher or an experienced candidate, knowledge is something that will land to your dream job. Because market, it will keep on changing. Every time there will be a different kind of requirement in the market. So only those who knows the basics, who have the knowledge, only they can land into such kind of jobs when the market changes, because they know that they have to be updated with the technologies and work in the market, and in that way they can clear the interview rounds. Now for freshers, I know that pandemic has changed a lot of things. Still a lot of opportunities even got opened. So if you are not able to secure a position during your offline campus placement due to corona, then still there were a lot of campus placement drives that were being occurred offline. So clearly, let's see in what ways or what are the areas from where you can land to your dream job as a fresher. So first is the campus placement. So in the campus placement, as a candidate, you need not to find recruiters or HRs, or you need not to directly contact the HRs of the company. You don't have to do any work here. The company, the HRs, they will come directly to you. So what can be best than this? They are directly coming to your campus, whether it's offline, online, then it is your responsibility to crack those interview rounds at that time. And companies, they always do mass hiring. Even my own company, we also hire 30 to 40 freshers in the company at a moment. So even other companies, this campus placement word is all about bulk hiring. Now you might say that, ma'am, there was no campus placement drive in my college, or there were lesser campus placement drives. In that case, you can always go for off-campus placement drives. Now what are off-campus placement drives? So off-campus placement drives are those where you are going to another college. Suppose you have studied in ABC college, and if that college is not able to provide you a good campus placement, then you can go to XYZ university or college which is conducting a placement drive there. The other universities or the colleges, they will never say no to other students who can come to their college and get placed, because even they have a lot of pressure on them when it comes to bulk hiring from other companies, because they need to provide a proper number, a large number of students. And if their campus cannot provide such kind of number to those companies, then they request other colleges to send their students, or they even specify these things that this is an off-campus placement drive. We as HRs, we as company, we always expect good knowledge from freshers. That's it. We don't mind where the candidate is coming from, but we need the candidate should be smart, and he should be aware about the basics that he or she has studied during the college. You have studied in your college. Whenever you did your graduation, you studied for say 3 years or 4 years for your graduation. So at the end, during the interview round, you should not say, or you cannot say that you do not have the knowledge to a particular question. This is your expertise here. So to clear the interview round, you should have the knowledge. And if you don't have, then you might not be able to land to your dream job. So it's not just about getting your interview scheduled, it is about increasing the possibility of getting selected. And that can only be done with your knowledge and your basics, which should be clear to you. So this was about campus placement, which can be online, offline, and then we have off-campus placement drives as well. So you can be a part of such things, and then you can get placed in companies. Next is job portals. So this is a very common platform from where you can find a job for yourself. So you can find such online job portals on Google, like Naukri is there, Indeed is there, Monster is there, Shine is there, Shine.com is there. Then we have Freshers World. So on these online portals, you can easily put filters like your location, the kind of experience you're looking for, the kind of job profile you're looking for. But see, right now I'm telling about only the platform here. Rest, clearing the interview round, that is entirely different. So do not just abruptly apply on all the jobs that you are finding on these platforms, and when the HR is giving you a call for an interview, and when the HR asks you about the profile, then you're blank about it. So every day I get such calls from candidates who are freshers, and they say that, ma'am, we have read that it is for an experienced candidate, but still I thought that maybe I should check with you if you can get a fresher in this. Then I clearly ask, do you have any knowledge about this particular profile for which you would like to apply? And then they are blank. So how can we as HR schedule your interview, or the other company will schedule your interview, if you have zero knowledge for a particular profile you want to apply for? So don't just abruptly apply for jobs just because you see a salary there, that okay, they are paying a handsome salary for this particular profile and maybe we should go ahead about it. So they will not schedule your interview unless and until you have no knowledge about the job you are applying for. Next is walk-in interviews. So you should keep an eye on all your networks, and you should see which company is calling for a walk-in. For this, you need not to schedule your interview. You just need a date and time, and you should be present in their office on that particular date and time. Then they will take your interview. Now this is all about being attentive on platforms. So you should check company websites for this, or you can directly put walk-ins in a particular city. In this way you can get information about walk-ins for particular profiles, and then you just need to go there on the correct day and time. That's it. But again, you have to prepare for the interview before applying or before checking that particular vacancy. You should be properly prepared about that profile and vacancy. You should do a mock interview with your friends. I have made a separate video for this. I'll put a link. Nowadays, many employers, they are putting job vacancies on social networks like LinkedIn, Facebook, or even Twitter. So even these kind of social platforms, they are generating a lot of job opportunities for freshers and other profiles, because these are free platforms. What you need to do, you can easily make your profile on these platforms, and then you can look for particular jobs there. For example, LinkedIn is there. Now you can make your profile free of cost there, and then you can make so many connections there, have a connect with the alumni of particular companies or your seniors in your college, and then start connecting with them related to your job search, and then you might land into some job interviews for your next. These social media platforms are quite really good, even better than the job portals, the paid portals like Naukri, Indeed, Monster and Shine. So sometimes these free portals like LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter can give you some good job options. So keep your eye on these platforms as well. Next is career events. So you might find some career events in your city or other city. So in these career events, under one roof, you will find so many employers and companies who want to recruit employees for their companies. So you should keep an eye on these career events, and from there you can get a chance to give interviews in companies. Next is company website. So once you have decided that you would like to work in a particular company, then you can always target it, because most of the time every company, they put a particular vacancy that they have in the company on their career page of their website. So you can always have an eye on their career website if they are posting a job vacancy there. Rest, even if not, then you can always target a particular city that you are interested to work in. You can target a particular city. You can easily type that you are looking for IT companies in Chandigarh, say in Mohali, in Delhi, Gurgaon. Then you will find so many websites there, and then you can go to every website and then you can check what kind of vacancies they have in their company from their career page, and then you can apply for it. So these are few ways in which you can target certain companies in the market. Next is referrals. Now this is a very highly effective platform from where you can land to your dream jobs. Now what are referrals? So you might have friends, family, relatives who are already working in certain companies. Then in every company they have certain referral programs in which they can call their family, friends to the office for an interview for the particular vacancies that the company is having at that particular time. So this is the most effective way, because even we as company, we as HRs, we always prefer hiring references of our own employees. I have even discussed such kind of referral programs in my other videos, and this is a quite very effective way to get a job and even for us to get that perfect candidate. So start speaking to your friends, relatives and family members about your job search, and they might provide you a good referral from their friends, from their family or friends, and then you might get very good opportunities in the market. Next is contact directly in person via an email. So once your job hunt is on, then you might even get email IDs of certain recruiters easily on LinkedIn, or maybe through the career page of the website of the company. So once you have these email IDs, you can directly contact the HRs of the company or directly the company through the email. So you need to write a nice cover letter for the job you want to apply, and you can easily drop emails. You can do bulk emailing to all these companies where you would like to apply for a job. And then if you are lucky, you might get call from the recruiters if your profile is suitable for them. That was all about the platforms from where you can get a job interview done as a fresher. But now comes the tips how you can land to your perfect job being a fresher. What are the different tips? Now it might be very stressful, overwhelming while applying for various jobs or looking for your first job. It might be really stressful, we understand that, but you have to plan everything and you have to prepare in advance for all these things and the points that I told you, and then you might make it through. First is calm down. So you might not have a job even after you have left your college, but you have to calm down and you have to prepare a lot of things, and you have to prepare for a better interview and resume. So you need to calm down. So you might not have the job after your college, but if you will prepare in advance for your next interviews, then you might land to a better job even after your college. Prepare yourself for the next job, and remember, a calm mind can do wonders. Build a great resume then. So do not just copy the resume of your friends or check resumes online. So see what kind of traits, behavior and values you are already having and you have acquired in the past years, and then mention those things in the resume rather than copying the content of your friends. Once you have identified your strengths that you have already, then start building your resume according to it. Keep your resume small and crisp, and remember that the interviewer will spend hardly few seconds on your resume, and that will decide whether the interviewer wants to select it or reject it. Focus on the projects done. So here you need to focus on the projects you have done, what kind of tasks you were given during your college time, the projects that you get in various semesters. You have to keep those details in the resume, and you should be aware about it. See, it's not just about mentioning these things in the resume. You should know what kind of work you have done that can be helpful for the company here. So now revise what kind of projects you made, and then you should know A to Z about the project that you have done. Do not just try to impress the interviewer with the project even if you have not made it. This is very important, that you should know about the work, about the project you have done in your college. Next is research your potential employer. So once you have decided that you want to apply for a job in a particular company, then research about that company and employer, what kind of traits, behavior, what kind of knowledge they are looking for in the candidate, what kind of terms and conditions they have in the companies, and you should be comfortable with that already. So make sure that you are doing some research on that particular job and about the employer and company you want to apply for. Now, how you can do it? So you can get all the knowledge about the company and the employer through their official website. So make sure that before visiting their office or before the interview, you should go ahead with their company website and you should know all the details about the company. This will put a very good impression on the interviewer. They will feel that you are highly interested and keen to work in their company, and that will show your stability and your enthusiasm, and they will get impressed from it. Next is customize your resume. So once you are aware about the job vacancy and you are aware that what kind of skill set the company and that particular job requires, then it is nothing bad to customize your resume according to the requirement of the company. Then is prepare well for the interview, and for this I have made quite a very long videos with module 1, 2 and 3, and there are around 26 tips to prepare for an interview. So please go through those videos. I'll be sharing the link in the description box below, and from there you can get the best ideas to prepare for an interview. That's it for the day. So I wish all the job seekers all the very best for their job search, job hunt, and I wish that you all land to those perfect jobs. So that's it. Have a nice day and thank you, and keep liking my videos. Bye. Take care.